I don't know. We are on. Hello and welcome to Game 16, Day 2 of the Y'all-Stars Southern Skate Showdown. We are coming to you live from Thibodaux, Louisiana, and we are so excited to be here. I am Muffin Tumble.
I am Whistle.
I can't hear you.
Why can't you hear me?
Let's check on your mic and make sure. We're just going to do a little check.
Let's try this instead.
Yes, so tell me who's skating in green.
All right, so for Villain Error, we have in the green and white 09 Kingspin, 1229 Jucifer, 22 Bank Track Bully, number 23 Yeehaw Peepaw, number 235 Pain, number 25 Barrel, number 3 H.E. Beast.
Yes, like the grocery store, H.E. Beast.
There you go. Number 3820 Panic, number 401 Lock, number 5501 Silly Sibin, number 567 Scary Dog Privilege, number 6 Grizzly Bear, number 616 The Other Mr. Testosterone, number 918 Huck Tua, and number 96 Shock.
Yes, and this is the second Open Division game. We had one just before this game. We had Pennsylvania being defeated by B-Side, but skating in black, we have Trans Roller United, 0010, The Antichrist, 11, Samwise Banshee, 116, Ursa Mamer, 24, Shiv, 30, Trauma, 386, Jamelto, 39, Evie, 420, Harry Jane, 422, NBD, 66, Booty Fett, 7, Bold Move Buttons, 79, Ripley, 8, Sharpie Markham, 89, Arrakis, and 9, Griever. They are coached by Auntie, Androgen, T-Rex, Betty Rage, and MXDA Rogers, Neighborhood. Oh, that's fun. The neighborhood where everybody is welcome.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is indeed.
Villain Error will be coached by Candy in the Summertime and Lawless.
And we did that quick. We still have just under a minute till we're ready to go. But if you're watching, tell us where you're watching. Hi, Delirium Trigger, watching from Austin, Texas. Good to see you out there. The Other Miss Testosterone. Yes, I saw them on the roster, but I don't think they're skating this game. But I know I'm a huge fan of the other Mr. Testosterone.
The other Mr. T.
Yes. We all need tea, right? Right.
All tea, no shade.
Hi, Angie Battery. Yeah, Buttons. I can say that from my house. Go Buttons and NDB. ND. Ursa's out here. Yes. A lot of Buttons fans. PR Armageddon's out here, our head announcer. We'll be patrolling the stream, so everyone, if you see anything you don't like, please let us know. You know what I mean. Because we love everyone around here. And my microphone's staticky, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Just a little couple of pops and cracks.
Yeah,
I think that's more coming through your headset than it actually.
Oh, good. So, okay, hopefully you don't hear that at home.
No, it sounds pretty good from this side.
Thank you, Whistles.
It's fine. No, you're doing great.
All right, and everyone is getting ready to pull up on the line.
Yes, and Villain Error will be in the tie-dye green. They look really good. I saw a portion of this team last month in Brazos. Brazos Roller Derby puts on a 7-on-7s tournament. They've done it 2 years in a row. Villain Era, but now they are stacked for the full. There's 18 on the roster, but they have a lot of skaters from all over, a lot of them from Texas. Trans Roller United are trans skaters from all over the nation as well. We're happy to have them represent as they wish and play the sport they love.
We're going to start this out. Everyone pulling up on the line, slowly but surely working their way back. And the whistle will start the jam in jam number 1.
It's H.E. Beast for Villain Era and Sharpie Markham for Trans Roller United. But H.E. Beast high-stepping, kicking through the first lead jam. Status of this game goes to the Villain Era.
First game, first jam, first lead.
H.E. Beast is already hit the pack at turn number 2. Again, Trans Rollers are in black. Another high-stepping escape. I love H.E. Beast's style, also known as Wombo Combo.
The Wombo Combo. That's a spectacular name.
It really is. Villain Era has a lot of fun dual names. not related to their government, and it's fun if you know both. It's also fun if you don't. Another scoring pass for HE Beast. Sharpie Markham still stuck on that initial pass. We did have a star pass in there. But who did it go to?
I didn't see who it went to. I saw Sharpie lean forward.
Star pass to number 7.
Thank you.
Star pass went off to number 7. That is bold move, Buttons.
Oh, and Buttons has the fans out there. We know this already. So the score now 8-0. Villanera taking the first lead of this game. I believe that, I won't say, I think it's lock, but let's see. No, it's shock. There is a shock and there is a lock. Yep, shock already takes the second lead of this game in a row for the Villain era.
Yep, there's a lock, shock, and a barrel. All
Lock,
the way
shock,
through.
and barrel, nice.
There you go.
Arrakis stunning the star for the first time for trans rollers. Arrakis, a long history of roller derby, a brand new skater with a Rockin' City roller derby, but has a long history with HRD out of the Not Defunct League from Houston.
Up. Looks like we might have our first penalty.
Ooh, and our first visitor to the Hamilton Sweet and Inns penalty box.
The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Getting a great workout this weekend. If you want a sponsorship, that is definitely the one for you.
That was Kingspin going to the penalty box, and so we'll have a 4-3 pack advantage in favor of Trans Rollers United for jam number 3.
That was a nice 4 points there for Villain. Holding the Trans Rollers up 15-0 going into our third jam of the night.
Oh, yes, so let's make that a 7-point jam. There we go. Let me adjust that.
Quick adjustment. Looks like we have trauma, question mark.
And the other, Mr. Testosterone. I want to say testosterone because that is the other San Francisco treat, but True takes the first lead jammer status of this game. That is Trauma with a question mark.
And then we have a star pass going over on the Villain.
That is Bank Track Bully who accepted the star. Who was the first jammer?
It was the other Mr. Testosterone had it for
Thank you.
the Villain error.
Thank you.
And it was funny you said the testosterone because it actually didn't fit fully on the screen, so that's all it stopped on was the testosterone. It was perfect. We're going to have Barrel out there for Villain error going up against Jamilto. And another quick penalty assessed. Looked like that was on Griever. Was that Griever? No. Hard to see from here. Let's find out.
I don't know, Jamilto taking one last hit from Juice. I'm not sure about Juice's real name. That is the real skate name of Juice. But this is the second lead jam in a row for Trans Roller United.
Okay, that was.
And I keep saying roller singular. I'm sorry. Our roster says singular, but it is Trans Rollers United. I'm so
Rollers,
sorry. Yep, I'm so sorry. Correcting that quickly as we approach jam number 5. 3 more points scored by Trans Rollers on that one, taking them to 5. Villain Era will hold at 15. That's 2 scoreless jams for Villain Era.
Start out with one down in the box with Kingspin. Actually in the box directly for Villain error.
That's the second penalty for Kingspin.
Hampton in a penalty box. Getting a good workout. That's Sharpie Markham out there. Second time running around, getting the star, getting your lead for Trans Rollers United.
That's 3 lead jams in a row for Trans Rollers. So really getting their footing. This is their first game of the weekend. They did debut last year at Y'all Stars. Trans Rollers, this is their second time here.
Although it looks like Panic got caught on a cut track and will be put in the box. This is our first power jam of the game.
Trans Rollers really closing that gap.
4 more points on that run. See if they can take full advantage of the penalty box moment or if there will be a hard penalty kill. And it does look like there will be a penalty kill. No points assessed there during that time.
Panic sneaking out of the box and through the pack. That was an initial pass for Villain Era and Panic. 3 scoreless jams in a row for Villain Era. And 8 more, a great 8-point jam for Trans Rollers, taking them to 13. We now have a 20-point game and a 13-0 run currently for the Trans Rollers in the last 3 jams. Very close to a lead change. Have your beverage of choice handy.
It's almost time for that drink. Looks like we're going to have, is that Arrakis? It is H.E. Beast and Arrakis. Battle of the Dash.
H.E. Beast, 3rd time jamming, 2nd time getting a lead jammer status. Actually, it's 2nd time for H.E. Beast.
Definitely well ahead as number 22, Banktrack Bully, goes into the penalty box for Villain Error. That'll leave without a pivot. Arrakis
Go ahead.
took off the star there for just a moment to slip through. Looks like 2 points assessed there for Villain Error. That brings it up to 17.
13 for the Trans Rollers.
Villain Error is going to start with their pivot in the box.
I want to give a quick shout out to our royal sponsors. We love 187 Killer Pads, 888 Poster Giant, and Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Shock on the jam line for Villain Era against Trauma.
Shock and Trauma. 2 things you don't want to see together, but
It's
amazing when it's skating.
It's working. Trauma, Dakota lead jammer, going to hit the pack at turn number 1. Shock. Oh, Shock out on initial. The pack gaining speed, approaching turn 4. Quick hit it and quit it by Trauma.
And the Antichrist actually went into the box towards the end there, so they could start 1 down. They got in just as the whistle was blown, so that's a full 30 seconds of being in the box. But we're all tied up, 17-17 here, going into jam number 8.
Yes, that is a lead change. Villain Arrow no longer in the lead. A tie game, 17 points for everyone. Sippy Sue, my friends.
We see that, Sloan. They're waiting there just with the mini marshmallows.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Sloan. Okay. The other Mr. Testosterone jamming again for Villain Era. And Jameltoe donning the star for the first time for the Trans Rollers. Lead jammer status going to the other Mr. Testosterone.
I myself am a Mr. T, and that is the other Mr. T.
Nice.
Multiple Mr. T's. I pity them.
We do have Evie star in hand in the, I think, in the back of that. Yes.
Everyone has their drink to their lips.
Yes, here we go. So new jammer of record, Evie for Trans Rollers.
And a call off. Oh, 4 points there. 4-0. So there we go. Villain Error. No lead change.
It is because they are now in the lead, 21-17. They weren't in the lead. No one was in the lead.
No one was. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a 0-0 game technically. 17-17. Oh, there we go.
Yep. I don't know. How do you feel in the chat? Some people don't agree that a tie is a lead change, but I do because they were in the lead and then they weren't. But now they are again. Villain Era, 21-17.
Got a Sharpie Markham going up against Barrel. And that is Barrel exploding out, taking the lead.
Yep, Sharpie Markham out on initial. The pack again gaining speed, almost to turn number 3.
Barrel, he gets close to the edge, pushes down and through.
Barrel
Grabs
living
those
up to their
points.
name, barreling through. 2 points stolen by Sharpie, taking them, the Rollers, to 19 points. We've got an instant replay right here. There we go, barrel.
You can see he goes
Barreling.
down, slight on the one knee, jerks through, juke, jive,
Oh.
and
Nice little shoulder hits on each blocker, just pinballing the way through the pack. That was lovely. 25 to 19 in favor of Villain Era.
Transrollers United fielding Arrakis. This Arrakis third time out there.
Already been declared lead jammer, but does have to reset. That was thanks to Yeehaw Peepaw.
Yeehaw, people!
Oh, and then we have G.I. Joel out there, but what is G.I. Joel's Villain Era name? What era
That
are
is
you
Panic.
in? Thank you.
No disco, all Panic.
Panic out on initial. And also forcing the call off. Villain Era will hold at 25 points.
All right, so we have the definition here. By definition, no one is in the lead in a tie. So if someone was in the lead, then they would not be. So the lead has changed.
I love you because I agree with you fully.
Thank you, PR.
Oh, it's PR. Hi, PR.
And of course, yeah, I was about to say the boss is going to keep us straight.
Oh,
regardless.
the boss is listening. Shh. Okay, that was our first scoreless jam of this game. That's Shock donning the star for Villain Era. And Trauma? Trauma already been declared the lead jammer.
Trauma went from question mark to exclamation point as they go through.
Star Pass to Yeehaw Peepaw, but thank you to Hazenberg giving us production tips. 100% lead jammer status for Trauma.
Uh-oh, inching closer. Oh, the score went up, the score went down. It's very interesting to see. Quick replay there. Oh, on the inside, nice pirouette and spin.
I love this instant replay. It's so good. And almost a little slow motion fall right at the end of that play. But 4-0 win on that jam in favor of Transrollers. 2-point game, 25 to 23. Just over 17 minutes left in the first half.
All right, we got one in the box. That is number 918, Huck Tua.
Huck Tua also on team announcer. Great name. But we have Ripley donning the star for the first time this game for Transrollers.
It looks like HE Beast actually got a cut track and will be in the box. So it is a power jam. We're going to go the time.
Ooh, get your beverages ready, friends.
Let's see what Ripley can do.
If Ripley can get out and score. Oh, Ripley caught up at the front. I believe that's Juice.
Not going to be an easy time of it.
Juicifer, going by Juicifer, a.k.a. Juicebox, of Dallas Derby Devil fame.
We got Scary Dog Privilege there. Hurting the bridge. Ooh. Definitely a hard hit there from Juicifer.
H.E. Beast out of the Hamilton Suites and in penalty box and out of the pack on initial. Shrugging off that last hit. Will hit the pack at turn number 3.
I don't know how you could shrug off a hit like that. That was amazing.
Right? Ooh, look, oh my God, great little hip whip out by H.E. Beast, 4 on the board.
There was a initiated star pass there to Booty Fett, and then they got caught on a cut. So Booty will go into the box for 30 seconds.
H.E. Beast already passed through again. 10 points currently separating these two teams. Scary Dog Privilege doing a nice little assist at the front of the pack. We have Griever trying to do some last offense for the team, but to no avail. We have another pass by H.E. Beast.
There was a lead. It looked like that the lead was assessed at the same time as the star pass. Didn't get the actual cover on at the time. So that kind of killed that. And we come to a natural conclusion at the end of the 16-point run there for Villain Era.
That is the highest scoring jam of this game so far. Doubled jam number 1, also scored by H.E. Beast. H.E. Beast sitting on 26 points so far this game, but 3 jams and 26 points scored by H.E. Beast, a.k.a. Wombo Combo.
We've got Ursa Mamer in the box for Trans Rollers United.
And the pack waiting to greet everyone at the pivot line.
It's the other Mr. Testosterone and Jamilto. Oh, and a multiplayer called, and that will be on the other Mr. Testosterone, who will go into the box.
G.I. Joel doing great defense at the back of the pack, a.k.a. Risley Bear. The Risley Bear. What a great name he's got, Riz. And
Hard bounce to the inside there by Riz.
Oh, yeah, so physical. And we've been used to short games all of yesterday and most of today's full-length games are a lot of fun. So much hard-hitting action.
We had a lot in the 20-minute games. We had a lot of 2-minute jams, and to see them in the 30-minute games is going to be so much more.
And we missed a power jam, Mr. Testosterone, just escaping the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box back on the track. The third power jam in favor of the Trans Rollers.
And no lead has been assessed yet, so probably we'll just go the full amount of time.
Oh, star in hand was Jamelto, so we will have a no lead jammer awarded. That's our first no lead jam.
Jam, jam-a-dam.
Oh, nice duck under. Tried to escape, but then denied by Jucifer. Jucifer is the best variation of the name Jukebox I've ever heard. Because again, Juicebox is in her villain era.
Tripod there holding back, actually going to a full quad.
We have bold moves buttons. Star in hand as the pivot at the front of that pack, getting held back by Juicebox, Grizzly Bear, and the top end of that triangle. I will tell you who that is shortly. Hard fought 4 points in favor of the villain era.
And we have a timeout called. It is a team timeout.
Let's make that 7.
So we want to talk about our sponsors here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thibodaux, Louisiana. Never be able to see muffins through my giant head anyway.
I got a big head too, so I'll stick it out there.
We're going to look at some of our in-house sponsors. Oh, thank you back there to Hayes. Special thank you to Poster Giant. We did an event for your brand to stand out. Poster Giant has you covered with expert blog posting, media, buying, and guerrilla marketing. From creative design to bold investigations, installations you'll have ever seen, visit postergiant.net. And we're on a Chrissy Crash course timeout.
And we did see some late points added. It was a 3-point jam for Jamelto. And, no, actually it was buttons. And here we go, jam number 14.
The team timeout is still holding.
Oh.
Just a couple of questions inbound there.
You got to talk louder into the mic, very low. You got to talk louder into the mic, you're very low. You're one string away. You might also be able to turn yourself up on the little box.
Okay, Beryl donning the star for Villain Era and Sharpie Markham for Trans Rollers. Buttons is the lead jammer.
Oh, and everyone into a quick pile there.
Oh, it's actually Beryl. It's Beryl. Skip to Malooing.
Skip to Lou.
Yep, I had the wrong roster. Okay, here we go. Star Pass, new jammer of record for Trans Rollers is Evie. Evie's going to hit the pack at turn 2, and no one knows. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Yeehaw knows.
Yeehaw knows.
Yep. Yeehaw, people.
3 points for either on that, so 7-3, 55-29 in favor of Villain Era.
Point stolen at the end of that jam. Arrakis donning the star again for Trans Rollers.
And that is Panic for Villain Era. Oh, we have a jammer race here.
Ooh, both jammers out. But lead jammer is Arrakis. Arrakis, yes, Panic forcing that call off. That will be our second scoreless jam of this game, 55-29 in favor of the Villain Era.
That was definitely a replay worthy there of the explosion. Everyone comes out. Wait, look at that.
Woo. Oh, that was beautiful.
You see the bright, smiling, shiny faces there.
11 minutes left in this first half. HE Beast donning the star again for the villain era.
Going up against Trauma. Trauma?
Trauma? Ooh, round the outside, but denied, but 116. Ursa went down. We do have a power jam in favor of villain era and lead jam advantage for HE Beast.
Quick no pass, no penalty. They're shown off by F and Ref.
Oh, he is not lead. So sorry. Oh, no earned pass there. And we'll have our first 2-minute jam of this game.
2 minutes, no choice.
No, they need to talk to Chrissy Crash for that endurance. You can get through those 2-minute jams without an issue. We got Evie going to the penalty box, but we do have a full scoring pass for HE Beast.
HE Beast definitely taking the time to figure out some strategy. Uses that lane on the inside, cuts through. Using Riz there for advantage.
Trauma hitting the back of the pack, I think passing at least one set of hips. There it is. There is a scoring pass, a full scoring pass for Trauma.
It was weird. It almost sounded like an echo there.
It did. That was so funny.
Ooh.
Okay, Jucifer at the front of the pack, last line of defense.
A couple of skates got tangled up there just for a second.
And HEB's just busting through that wall of two, right through the middle.
10 seconds left in this jam. 16 points so far on for Villain Era. 8 for Trans Rollers.
Yeah, HEB's had a 16-point jam about 5 jams ago. So 32 plus 8, 40 points so far scored by HEB's.
And one more.
Oh, one more.
17, so there's our highest.
There it is. 72 to 38 in favor of the Villain Era. 9-point jam by Trauma there, so that's great. That's the highest scoring jam for Trans Rollers.
You get 4, and then you score some more. All right, the other Mr. Testosterone going up against Sharpie Markham.
That was, I think that's Shock, though.
Yeah, that's...
It's really Shock. We're going by the scoreboard.
Our scoreboard's a little bit different than what actually, well, you can see the scoreboard as well.
So it's really Shock already threw on a scoring pass. I see Johnny Pepper in the feed. Yes, impact play is missed, is not on the roster, but hails from Texas. And she isn't one of our all-stars in Texas. I do hail from Texas Roller Girls. But impact play, we're thinking of you. Maybe you'll be here tomorrow?
Not the other Testosterone. Shock calls it off.
8-point jam, taking the Villain Era to 80 points. We have the Rollers holding at 38. 7.5 minutes left on the period clock.
Rollers look like they pulled 3 out right at the end.
Oh, there it is. 3 more for 41. Let's make that 41 for the Trans Rollers.
Oh, we got a timeout. Speaking of timeouts, we're going to have... It's a Crash Course timeout. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutritional strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by an epic team of coaches? You level up this year? Visit ChristyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
And we are off.
Now we may have the other Mr. Testosterone going up against Ripley.
Ripley donning the star for the second time this game. Mr. T resetting at the back of the pack.
Is that Scary Dog Privilege with the purple pants?
Going to the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box.
I shouldn't have said their name. I'm terribly sorry.
But that is a great name. Scary Dog Privilege. I love it. Ripley, he took a hit by Jucifer and resetting. Lead jammer status going to Mr. T.
Ripley needs a newt so we can have an Aliens reference.
Oh, yes.
Did we have... Hard to tell from here if that was a pass.
Yeah, star pass to 116 on translation.
Was one at the end. Thank you.
It's Ursa Mamer accepted the star right at the end of that jam.
I don't know. Maiming would be a terrible way to go. I'm just going to say that.
Right. Step into the action with Rydell Roller Skates, where passion meets performance. Find out more at roller.rydellskates.com. That's Riedell. Built for Derby, made for you. A Rydell.
We're going to have
Arrakis.
and Barrel out there. Arrakis will be the lead jammer. Looks like number 235 Payne is going to go into the box.
Ooh, quick sneaking around the outside was Arrakis, but hot on her wheels.
Villainaire has 2 in the box right now.
Ooh, Barrel out though. On initial, both. Oh, the nice speedy pack hitting turn number 3.
Gonna make him work for every point. Oh!
Point stolen, but I think taking a hard hit right down.
Hard hit. Everyone's okay. Just a quick question there. Just making sure barreled through the line.
Barrel winning that jam 7-2, if that's correct. Is that correct? 84-48. We do have a palindrome. 84-48 in favor of Villainera, if that last scoring was correct.
And another team timeout.
This team timeout is brought to you by Chrissy Crash. Ready to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Tired of second guessing your training routine? Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Then Crash Course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you started Crash Course today, in 4 weeks, you'll be less tired at the end of a 2-minute jam. In 8 weeks, your footwork will get you in the line faster. And in 12 weeks, you'll be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport. Win. That is Chrissy Crash with 2 Ks, Chrissy with a K, crashwithak.com.
And if you can't imagine that saying the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, you can imagine doing the Chrissy Crash, where you get lots of enunciation going on every single time.
Yes, so many words. Someone used their thesaurus for their advertising. Let me tell you about Currency Bank. Currency Bank's approach is simple. Provide an exceptional customer experience through personal attention and the latest proven technology. High tech, high touch. Currency Bank. Ooh, does that sound?
That sounded about right, yeah.
I'm staticky. Okay, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's just my headphones.
I think the static is in your headphones. I don't hear it on this side. How about you, Hayes? Do you? No? Our producer says he doesn't hear it either. Let's talk about 187 Killer Pads. Industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence. 187 Killer Pads. We also want to talk about 888, the deep helmet cover from 888. Low profile, the best fit options, the most certifications. 888, we've got you covered. If you go to tinyurl.com/YallStars giveaway, 888 and 187 are getting together for a $500 gift card giveaway. You could win $500 to spend on all your favorite gear, bags, helmets, and more. Enter to win at tinyurl.com/YallStars giveaway.
Ooh, we are almost back in business.
This official timeout.
Oh, another Chrissy Crash.
Another.
Chrissy Crash discount.
Lots of Ks.
Yes. Crash Course, Chrissy Crash.
And I've never been so thankful for a whistle, says Whistles. All right, getting back into the action. Looks like we're going to start on a power for Trans Rollers.
That means Barrel will start from the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box.
That's 2 in the box for Villainera.
Trauma, trying to take action. Ooh, huge hit by Yeehaw Peepaw. Yeehaw Peepaw. Huge.
That was a hit, a baseball slide.
It was
safe.
bowling for dollars.
There you go. Better for bowling for soup.
Okay, nice reset. Oh, nice holdback. That was great by Evie. Holding Yeehaw. Oh, look at Yeehaw's apex hop for defense. running to the front of that pack, but there we go. We do have lead jammer status going to Trauma. 2 lead jams in a row for our trans rollers.
Everyone stalled out between turns 2 and 3. Oh, looks like a penalty is called against.
Yeehaw, people.
It's just fun to say that.
It really is.
Barrel sliding the star back on.
Evie also joining the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box, so we'll have 3 blockers from each team for this next jam. 84-52, so quick 4 on the board for the Trans Rollers United.
Trauma taking a little bit of a hit there at the end, sliding into the line. Definitely.
Oh yeah, there's the
worked that
bowling,
hard.
the bowling for dollars in slow motion. That was
There you go.
lovely.
True story, Johnny Peppers is one of the few people that I've seen who have bowled perfect games.
Oh, we love Johnny Peppers. If you watch our feed, I don't know if we're showing our halftime shows, but they're very entertaining and fun.
I don't think we could have shown the last one
Oh no, Sexy
without charging
Cowboy.
admission.
Sexy Cowboys here. If you go to my Instagram, MuffinTumble28, I have a little bit of a story dedicated to Hell's Kitchen in Austin. But woohoo, we have a lead jammer status for Villain Era. That was quick.
That looks like, is that Panic?
I believe that is Panic.
Looks like there's some question in regard.
Who was that?
Well, that was Panic.
And the other jammer, number 8. Sorry, that was Sharpie Markham,
There we go.
donning the star for Trans Rollers United.
There was a timeout called, and of course, it is a crash course timeout. Crash course help busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make a 2-minute jam feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Okay, that was, I believe, our 3rd scoreless jam of this game. We'll see if that changes after this little discussion in that huddle in the middle.
It looked like it might. I saw some points move around on Villain.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what happens.
I'm going to take a moment to tell you about representation in Derby display. We are so honored to have so many teams on the track representing borderless, diaspora, and marginalized communities. We want to give everyone an opportunity to learn more about what these teams stand for and why they are so pivotal in our sport. To start these conversations, we've created a display to our community to express their thoughts and questions about representative teams. You can view and interact with this display at headquarters on the main level, and that is for if you're actually here and in the house. But I love that we are so open and we love everyone here. We love how you identify and we care about you. Everyone, please contact your elected officials if you feel the same.
We're trying to get information exactly what is going on.
We now have a Chrissy Crash Course official review. And it's also brought to you by Currency Bank. We create meaningful partnerships with our clients built on strong personal relationships, our core values, and the right combination of the latest proven technology and personalized service. It's not just good for business, it's who we are. Thank you, Currency Bank. And this is not the last game of the day. We have a fun scrimmage next up. It's going to be the Crew de Brew versus the Baby Cakes.
King Baby Cakes.
King Baby Cakes. And that's going to be, I believe it's Troller Derby. So if you've never seen a Troller Derby game, please stay tuned. It's so fun. Trigger, if you're out there, I know you're into this because you used to do this. Trigger also came from Big Easy Roller Derby and also was with Cajun Roller Girls way back when, another defunct league. Based here in, out of Houma and Thibodaux. They used to play in this very venue, which is beautiful. But Trigger, I'm with Texas Roller Girls. We're lucky to have you there. And Trigger also just won Miss Texas Roller Girl for 2024. Congratulations.
That is awesome.
Oh, the fun whistle is on.
Looks like there were some points put on there for Villanera. That's 4 points up more, so that's 88-52 in favor of Villanera, and we'll get back into the action now. HE Beast and Jamelto. HE Beast without a pivot on the line.
Oh, cut truck on someone. Who is it? It's not an HE Beast. HE Beast is the lead jammer.
It is Jamelto.
Yep, power jam. This is the second power jam in favor of the Villanera. HE Beast already threw on a scoring pass. Will hit the pack at turn number 3. Pack has already reached turn number 4.
Transroller setting up a wall. I'm going to try to see. Oh.
Wow.
That was, I blinked and they were already through. That was an amazing pull.
Where'd he go? Where'd who go? Great outside lane escape by HE Beast. Where'd he come? Oh, there it is again.
There it is again.
Where'd he go? Where'd who go? Wow, that's 3 scoring jams for HE Beast. And we have the century mark reached by the Villanera already. Power jam over, Panic back on the track. This is an initial pass dealing with Jucifer. Jucifer tapping Panic out of bounds.
Jamelto there does not have the star on.
Ooh, good eye.
And it's stashed in hand, trying to make it through the tripod.
All right, through on initial. Jamelto is out, forcing the call off. Huge jam, 14 points for HE Beast. HE Beast with all double-digit jams except for a 1, which was jam number 1. 102-52. So 50-point game. Transrollers United is still in this game.
And we are coming. We may have one more jam in us before halftime. Again, these are 30-minute periods again.
Looks like Arrakis donning the star again for Transrollers United, and I believe that is Shock.
Shock, not HE Beast out there. Yep. If HE Beast did back-to-back, that would be amazing, considering how much they pushed.
Arrakis at about 80% lead jammer status, sticking around the outside. Ooh, beautiful way to get away from Yeehaw Peepaw. Ooh, we have a third penalty for EV. So we'll start with 1 blocker short for Transrollers, 4-3 pack advantage in favor of Villanera.
Up and an official review called by Team Black. Let's see what that is.
Crash course, timeout, official review.
With 1 second left on the board.
Yes, and I want to just thank our crew sponsors, RES Contractors, Collectivum Sports, Sacred Roller Skate Supply, Crash Course, Synergy Bank, Lamar Advertising, Symmetry Jewelers and Designers, AmeriHealth Caritas from Louisiana, and bout. Thank you so much for sponsoring this tournament.
And we thank you to everyone who is watching on the stream, no matter where you are. You want to let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, and who are your favorite skaters?
My favorite skater is at home.
Oh, who's your favorite skater?
That would be number 1028 Caleficent, my beautiful wife.
Oh, nice. What league?
For Diamond State.
Awesome. Hi, Mrs. Whistles.
She's the one that kindly gave me my name.
Oh, I love it. Because you officiate, too. That's where it came from, right? I love it. I love an official that also announces because they know all the rules.
No.
Well, you know them better than me. Don't tell anyone.
I put the no in NSO.
The no in NSO. I love it.
All right, with 1 second left, our officials, we've got our lead ref there holding the microphone, ready to tell us what the official review was about.
Oh, did you hear that? I did not. Did you hear it at home? but I do see no change on the scoreboard thus far, so I believe.
We're going to get one jam starting at 1 second. We're going to go the other Mr. Testosterone and Sharpie Markham.
Mr. T already out and been declared lead jammer. Sharpie out, escaping that blocking at turn 2.
Sharpie was definitely be able to draw that line there right on the edge. Oh,
But Sharpie forcing that call off.
Sharpie draw that line.
all right, we're going to go into intermission. That's 12 minutes, folks. We will see you back in a bit.
105 to 56. We'll be back. Go fill your beverages. Bye-bye. Wow. You got us? Woo. Are we on? Thanks, Evie.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of the crowd.
Yeah. Okay, good. And I think it was, that's good that it's the headphones. Because at one moment it went totally quiet.
Hi folks, Tui Lion here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Inquiry number 80393, company is Seba Guide.
Hi, we're back for the period 2 of the Trans Rollers United versus the Villain Era. When we left you, Villain Era was winning 105-56. Let me tell you some quick stats. High scorer for Villain Era is H.E. Beast with 57 of those 105 points. So more than half of those points scored by H.E. Beast. And high scorer for the Trans Rollers is going to be Trauma with 23 of those points, followed by Sharpie Markham with 16 of those 56 points. Fairly clean game. We have a total of 23 points, 23 penalties between these two teams, 9 for the Trans Rollers, 14 for Villain Era. 3 scoreless jams, 1 no lead jam, 1 2-minute jam, 58% lead jammer status going to the Villain Era, 38% for Villain Era, and there's that whistle.
All right, and we're coming back into it. 5 seconds is marked by the Mohawk.
Oh, so many Mohawks on the staff. I love it. I've seen at least 3 by the staff. Trauma, high score for Trans Rollers, has already been declared lead jammer.
The other Mr. Testosterone is out there for Villain Error. Started out with 2 in the box.
Star pass to Jucifer on Villain Era, now the jammer of a record, forcing the call off. But the first points of the second half are going to Trauma. And I really mean that with the question mark. Oh, no, there it is. 4 points.
4 points.
A little delay there.
Trauma. That's when the question mark makes the most sense on that side. Trauma? All right, looks like we've got Barrel up. The Barrel and maybe Jamelto? Is it? Yes, it is.
Jamelto. Ooh, wide inside lane, lead jammer status for Barrel.
Thank goodness for the camera. I'm actually trying to look over the monitor to see what's going on in front of me, but there's a monitor.
Barrel coming into this jam with 13 points, hitting the pack at turn 1 or turn 2, and through already on a scoring pass.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a power jam in that for Villain Error. Jamelto heads into the box.
It's the 4th power jam in favor of Villain Era. Barrel barreling through. Ooh, nice hip blocking at the front of that pack by Trans Rollers.
That was Harry Jane being propped back up there.
Whew.
Have to give a special shout out to Scary Dog Privilege's color coordination there. Everything looks amazing.
So that was a 12-0 run in favor of Villain Era.
Going to start out on a power start for Villain Error.
Oh, Jamelto still hanging out in the Hamilton Suites in and penalty box, but just less than 10 seconds of that penalty remaining.
Let's see if Panic can use that time to get a little bit ahead of the line.
Yeehaw Peepaw doing some defense in the back of the pack. Panic out and resetting at turn 2. Yeehaw Peepaw holding the pack in play as the pack approaches turn number 3. The pack to a crawl. Both jammers stuck.
A lot of quad work. Pushing that up, getting that deep core strength. Looks like there might have been a question in a multiplayer there.
Yep, multiplayer on Eevee. Eevee taking a visit to the Hamilton Suites and in penalty box.
Yeah, the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box
Okay.
definitely
Oh,
getting a work through.
Did I say Hamilton? Hampton.
You'll get your shot.
Hampton.
Hamilton.
We love the Hampton Suites. They have all-you-can-drink coffee and free continental breakfast.
You had me at all. Meanwhile, back to Panic.
Panic is the lead jammer. That took some work. We have 22 seconds left on the jam clock.
It's always fun when there's such little time left and you hear people scream, call it. It's like, there's 3 seconds, let me skate. Please.
Oh, we're going to run this one down. 4, 3.
Oh, spectacular apex jump there. A little bit of a tumble out at the end. That was a spectacular jump in and run from Jamelto. See that again in the instant replay.
Woo! The Panic is safe.
Oh, and a timeout. You know what that means, everyone. It's favorite Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win! That's Chrissy Crash with 2 Ks. What do you think about this so far there, Hubbins?
Oh, hi. I don't know, but on the feed, yeah, you're right. I am not giving away my shots.
It is always worth it for the Hampton Inn.
It really is. Oh, I did see points taken away, so let's leave that at 60 points to 120. A 60-point game, because we were game jam number 4.
Yep, we're going to have H.E. Beast and Sharpie Markham.
Sharpie at the front of the pack. The pack really spread out. Jucifer holding that pack in play. H.E. Beast.
Sharpie looks like they got called for a forearm there. Yep, and they will go in. H.E. Beast gets the lead, and they'll be on a power jam.
3 lead jams in a row for the Villain Era, and this is the 5th power jam in favor of the Villain Era as well. H.E. Beast, just a little zigzag through that pack, and then the pack was totally spread out. Now they're ready. They're walling up. We see some trans rollers walling up.
I think even the pack was like, oh, okay. Well, you do that. You got that. This time, not as much.
Oh, a nice little spin to win out of that pack. Second scoring pass for H.E. Beast.
It's the Antichrist there, trying to throw a quick hip into it.
And if you're not from Texas and not familiar with H-E-B, it is the grocery store that wins favorite grocery store. That's only in Texas, and it wins all these contests. But yes, I love it. If I moved anywhere, I would miss it. They have fresh tortillas. They don't waste any avocados. They make fresh guacamole. H-E-B is the best, and H-E Beast is a beast.
Looks like we're going to have one in the box for each. May have been hard to see from here. Yes, there was a stash on a, looks like a quick move over to Bold Move Buttons.
Buttons has many fans in the chat. HEB is going to let Buttons jam.
The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box almost full on the Villain Era side.
No vacancy. There's even one waiting. So we'll have a 1.5 pack advantage, 1.5 to 4 pack advantage in favor of the Trans Rollers United.
And that was a 20-point run there from H.E. Beast.
Highest scoring jam of the day, and that's 71 points total scored by H.E. Beast.
Not to be outdone, Trans Rollers actually pulled up 8 out of that.
Good job for Buttons. Yes, Trigger, we do stand HEB. Johnny Pepper hyping up the Mardi Brawl, Mardi Brawl, Mardi Brawl. That is coming up after this game.
We have Arrakis out there with the lead jam. Here comes Shock putting on the third gear.
Nice hit it and quit it jam by Arrakis. Did Shock steal?
Nope. Shock got none. We got 4 points there for Trans Roller. For Trans Rollers. All right, there, the hand there.
72 to 140 in favor of Villain Era. 22 minutes left in the game.
Haven't seen Villain Era held without points there for a bit.
No, they had a scoreless jam number 1 that's 0 points, so only 2 so far this second half.
We're going to start out with the other Mr. Testosterone going against Trauma.
Trauma.
Speaking of Trauma.
2 lead jams in a row for the Trans Rollers United. Trauma high scorer for Trans Rollers.
Turn on the extra speed there.
So it's a second scoreless jam for the Villain Era. They will hold at 140. Oh, and was that our 4th scoreless jam, 0 points?
Yep.
All right. 140 to 72 in favor of the Villain Era.
Trans Rollers on a run now. Looks like the penalty box is empty. We're going to have full 5-on-5 action. I'm going to start out with Barrel and Sharpie Markham. Little offensive defense there in the back.
Sharpie Markman's got to get around Jucifer and Silly Sybin. Silly Sybin still holding up that pack. Then around the outside, lead jammer status. Barrel. Sharpie Markham got sucked back into that pack, still contending with Silly Sybin and Jucifer at the front of the pack, star in hand.
Lean to one side, put through the other side.
We got Bank Track Bully in there as well. Ooh, nice inside lane escape and a scoring pass for Barrel.
MBD actually got called there on a cut track right towards the end. As did Scary Dog Privilege. Nope, looks like Scary actually, yep. All right, there we go.
4-0 run in favor of the Villain Era, 144 to 76. I did miss 4 points, I guess, from the previous jam.
Yep, just came right up at the end there. 2 in the box, we got Panic and Jamelto. Panic will be your lead jammer for Villain Era.
Jamelto taking a hit to the infield right at turn number 1. Resetting, trying to take a hip whip off of Shiv.
I don't know if I want to get shivved. Get a hip whip from Shiv. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Do it gently. Gentle fingers. Watch
There
the
you go.
blade.
Lots of love. Lots of love. Breathing. Much breathing.
NBD reaching the back for defense in the back of the pack. Meanwhile, Grizzly Bear resetting. Jamelto to the back, resetting coming in at turn number 2, star in hand.
Ooh. Hard hit right onto the concrete.
Nice escape by Jamelto. That was an initial pass. We're 1 minute into this jam, forcing the call off.
Jamelto still with star in hand as time goes up. 7 points there for Villain Era.
Is it instant replay?
See that hit. Ooh. Spectacular bridge there. Crab work.
Crabs. Guess what? In Louisiana, you can get crabs, you can get crawfish. I've already had crawfish twice since I've been here. Had a little etouffee for lunch today.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, so close.
Uh-oh. A hit to the face. Uh-oh. We have an injury. Calling for a medic. That was HEB's taking a high block to the face.
All right, and we are in a timeout. Ready to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Then Crash Course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you started Crash Course today, in 4 weeks, you'd be less tired at the end of a 2-minute jam. In 8 weeks, your footwork, you will get into the line faster. And in 12 weeks, you'll be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport. Win.
If you feel like winning, we have a gift card giveaway. We're teaming up with 888 and 187 Killer Pads for a massive gift card giveaway. It's $500 to be exact. You could win $500 to spend on all your favorites: gear, bags, helmets, and more. Enter to win now at tinyurl.com/YallStars giveaway. tinyurl.com/YallStars giveaway. $500. It's worth it. Try it. You feel lucky?
And I always like to say a special shout out. We don't think about it as much for our EMTs and our medics. Never want to have to use them, but we are so grateful that they are here to help us, guide us through the times that we definitely need them.
Okay, we're showing the game again on my phone, but not on our screen. But HEB is still down. Is this old? Let me refresh this.
Yes.
It is. Okay. So still 151 to 76.
All right, and got some cheers there. HE Beast is good.
Let me give a thanks to our officials because we can't do this without them really quick. We have Eggs out there, Geo Knitter, Domination, Cinnamon, Wildside, Sadie Masochist, Fun Police, great name, Psylocke, Nictator, Fighting Girlfriend, Anus, Destruction, Effin' Ref, Jekyll Insides, Alaska Blastia, Rough Draft, No Pack Shakur. Thank you all officials, skating and non-skating, and a big thanks to our medics.
All right, getting back into it. Villain Era 151, Trans Rollers, United 76. All right, we're going to have Shock and Arrakis out there. Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box is empty.
Shock has already been declared lead jammer for Villain Era. Arrakis through on the inside. Oh, blowing a kiss as she escaped the pack at turn 2. Shock already threw it, a scoring pass, getting greeted by the pivot. I believe it's Evie.
Oh, awesome jump there. Arrakis almost made it, just caught the edge there.
Oh, yeah, that pack really stretched out there, but they're all back in play at turn number 2. Shock through again on a second scoring pass and through. Takes a little stumble, but right. Oh, maybe captured? No.
Nope.
Arrakis escaping on a scoring pass. Arrakis getting a lot of love in the feed as well. Yes, I'm a fan too.
Lots of Arrakis love there. The spice is the life.
It is.
And the replay there. Let's see if we can get that jump in there. You over there. No, jumping.
Oh, my, yes.
Because it's in slow motion, so we got to get the voices going at all.
Oh, yes, I love it. So 159 to 80 in favor of Villain Era. Just over 16 minutes left in this game.
Next up, we're going to have the other Mr. Testosterone. This is Trauma.
Trauma quickly already been declared lead jammer.
I can't believe it's not Trauma.
Trauma coming into this jam with 31 points. And we'll make that 35 after this pass if all 4 are
Looks
granted.
Like Mr. T has the star off. Quick stash. Let's see if they're going to try to pass it up.
That's Jucifer pivot. Waiting, but no need. Going
Nope.
back to defense.
Putting it back on as they go right around the edge of turn number 3.
Trauma calling it from the ground. Contending with Jucifer as the jam concludes.
And that's, you can see Auntie in the screen there, waving the arms, calling it off.
Nice 7-point jam for the Villain Era. It's 38 points for Trauma.
That was for Trans Rollers, holding Villain without any points again. Looks like we're going to have Barrel going up against Sharpie Markham. Everyone up at the pivot line. Let's see if we can get a nice running start. Skating start? Running start?
It works.
It works.
You can run on your skates.
You can do both. I can barely run in real life, let alone on skates.
Barrel is out first. No, but is a back block penalty. This will be power jam in favor of the Trans Rollers. This will be the 4th power jam in favor of the Trans Rollers. Lead jammer status up for grabs. Oh, star in hand. I'm just kidding.
Just JK.
So we will have, I believe, our second 2-minute jam of this game.
Risley definitely doing a little bit of recycling there.
He's got Riz. Star pass again to Evie.
Let's see. Evie gets the helmet cover on just in time for Barrel to be sprung free from the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Barrel out on a scoring pass. Evie also out on an initial. That was scoring pass. I'm sorry. Do I have that switched or is it a scoreboard?
Yeah, there was a switch there.
Yes.
Switch and a score, score and a switch. Up. Looks like and then Barrel gets caught with a cut.
So another visit to the Hampton Suites Inn and Suites penalty box by Barrel. That's the second power jam this jam. Meanwhile, Evie.
They'll be in the box the entire time because it's only 20 seconds left.
All right. And the Trans Rollers United bench instructing, keep on going, go, go, go. It is a power jam.
It looks like Griever actually is on their way to the box for Trans Rollers. And just as it is, 30 seconds on, there goes.
Oh, so
That's Barrel out. Yep.
We will not have a power start,
We
but
will-
let's
yep.
take a look at this replay.
My sandwiches.
Thanks for the offense. 161, so 2-point score by Barrel on that one, and 9.
9-point run there.
Yep, 96. You know what that means? That's a nice number, 96 points for Trans Rollers.
It's almost time to hit the century mark. We're going to have Panic and Jamilto.
You help people out with a nice assist at turn number 1, a quick reset of those blockers. We have Harry Jane up there doing some great blocking along with Shiv.
Oh, quick spin to the outside and sprung free goes Panic. Still a little bit of time there. Star off and stashed for Jamilto. Oh,
Jammer on jammer collision. Uh-oh, we have an injury. Skater, we have a down skater.
look like Jamilto may have hit the ground a little hard there. And we'll talk about some of our sponsors, Poster Giant. And just like that, literally sprung up from the ground goes Jamilto. Everything looks okay. They are fine. They are back on the bench. No need even for medics, just a quick breath. Everything looks like they're okay. Everything okay? Everything okay. All right, good.
So we'll start this next jam 161 to 96 in favor of the Villain Era. 12 minutes left on the game clock when we come back. We're going to have Arrakis donning the star for Trans Rollers United. And Shock jamming again for Villain Era.
Yep, looks like we have everyone. Yep, everyone is set on the side here.
We'll be sure to check on HE Beast later on today, as it's still sitting out for 5 jams.
Special thanks to 187 Killer Pads, our industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, and unparalleled excellence. Those are words. 187 Killer Pads. Also, thank you to 888, elevating derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888. Put them both together and at tinyurl.com/y'allstars giveaway. 888 and 187 are giving away a $500 gift card for gear. If you need new gear, hey, if you just want to give gear away, please feel free. tinyurl.com/y'allstars giveaway.
Giving Arrakis a penalty.
Arrakis is going to be getting a penalty. For what?
Yes, thank you, Whip. Words are hard.
I don't think Arrakis was even in that jam. I'm not sure what happened.
Not sure what happened, but yeah, I think there's some questions there. We're going to go back to an official timeout, trying to find out exactly what that penalty was so we can keep everything straight on the line.
But HE Beast is getting ready to jam this next jam, so HE Beast is okay. Let's hear it for Wombo Combo. Woohoo! Took a nice 5 jam rest. We're ready to roll.
All right, rolling whistle brings us out of the official timeout. So we're coming out of that crash course timeout.
So yes, Arrakis is sitting in the Hampton Suites penalty box. Okay. But HE Beast has already been declared lead jammer.
And we're glad to see HE Beast back out there after taking a bit of a hard hit.
Oh, he was grinning on the line, so he's feeling fine.
Oh, so that's not a white mouth guard. That is a big, big smile.
We have a scoring pass for HE Beast. We have Destruction, current gem rev for the green team right now. Also hails from Texas. Arrakis out of the penalty box and on the track on initial. Will hit the pack at turn number 4.
Oh!
Nice little windmill. And no pass earned for that last one. 3 points on that last pass for HE Beast.
Definitely
Shaving
need
his finger.
a replay on that one. That was beautiful. I don't know. Could we ask for replays? That was amazing.
I don't know. She needs headphones. But nice 8-point jam for HE Beast. So it's 169 to 96. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, it's a low block sub in the box.
Low block sub in the box.
So I wonder if it was Jamalto from the jam before? Did Jamal get ejected for that? Maybe so.
That is quite possible.
It was when they had that jammer on jammer collision right there at the top apex. So there we go. Now we know. Thank you, spectators.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Trauma, lead jammer for Trans Rollers. Mr. Testosterone, jamming for Villain Era. Oh, no. Power Jam. Villain Era.
Mr. T heading into the box. It gives Trauma a chance to pull up some points now. It's Derby. The scores can change quickly.
Okay, Trauma hitting the pack. Contending at the front. Ooh.
Oh, Shiv in the box there with him. Shiv pulled out. 4 points more for Trans Rollers, bringing them up over the century mark, 169 to 100.
The 69-point game, my friends. If we have just under 10 minutes left in this game.
Oh, and 2 more points. Yep, just keep going. Just keep giving the points.
Okay, yeah, 102 to 169.
Here we go.
6-point gem for Trauma. Power start, Mr. Testosterone standing, so under 10 seconds left to spin in the Hampton Suites penalty box. Sharpie Markham gemming for Trans Rollers United. Getting knocked to the infield by Yeehaw Peepaw, joined with Huck Twa.
Oh. Definitely a hard hit on their Sharpie Markham.
And Evie, one skater army at the front of the pack. Oh, and a little love. Oh no. We have a injury. I heard the helmet hit the ground. For a moment, it looked like they were given a hug.
All right, Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by our epic team of coaches so you can level up this year? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win. And definitely we have a contact sport here. This is some hard concrete, folks.
Oh, yeah, and I heard it's a little dusty. It's got some grip, but it does also have some give. So if you go down, you won't slide on it, but once you go down, you might just come to a stop. So people are getting skinned up.
And this is a great time to talk about helmets. Whether you're wearing any team, if you look at 888, the deep cover helmet, low profile, best fit, most certifications, 888. It's definitely a safety-driven innovation. Same thing hitting the ground, wearing your pads, industrial authentic materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence. 187 Killer pads are worn by most pros in the world. If you skate, you know. And skating up and off on their own power
is Mr. Testosterone.
Is Mr. Testosterone, so everyone is good. All right, and we are back to the live feed. Thank you very much for everyone in the stream.
We appreciate you watching. And let me tell you, the next game is our Roller Derby bout. And you really need to watch this because let me tell you some of the people that are on these rosters. It is a stacked game. It will be a mixed gender game. And it'll be right at 8:15 p.m. We are in Central Standard Time. So on King Baby Kates, we have Projectile, Crotch Rocket, Antisocial, Heavy Metal Battle Cat, D-Ray, Jane Sidewinder, Lala Tiburona, Venus Thigh Trap, Wombo Combo, Blaxel Rose, Bradass, Trash Panda, Nat Attack, Margarita Villain, NBD, Tally, Melanin Monster, Candy Cane Chaos, Huckleberry Gin. I will tell you the other roster later.
And that's Ursa Mamer out there wearing the star for TRU for the first time. Shock wearing the star for Villain Era. They will be your lead jammer.
Yeah, that was quick for Shock, but we have Ursa out on initial. Shock stepping through on toe steps and running out of that pack for a scoring pass. Evie in the Hampton Suite penalty box, and this is the 5th penalty for Evie that Evie just completed.
Looks like the box is starting to empty itself out. We're going to have one in there. That was looks like a 4-4 run for both teams, 176 to 106, 70-point game. A little bit of a run out there.
Let me tell you the other team. It's made Crew to Bruise. They will be in purple. We have Cara Beaton, Skeevy Nix, McKilville, Mama Mayhem, Lady Tally, Gemmerhead Shark, Boulder, G.I. Joel, Scrapegoat, Booty Fett, Aneurysm, Diamond, Metallica Breath, Frederick Dingles, Anus, Ms. Murder, Arrakis, Sicko, Crushing Curves, and Major Dilemma.
Speaking of Arrakis, Arrakis is out there, and they are your lead jammer.
She is great, and she's going to hit the pack right before the pivot line.
She is coming up on the right-hand side edge, on the outside.
Barrel hitting meeting with Evie at turn 2. Evie holding the pack in play. Arrakis reattempting to get through, but is on a scoring pass. Great moves by Arrakis around the outside, hitting it, quitting it, calling the jam. Trans Rollers win that jam 4-0.
Arrakis is like, I got this. Boom, shakalaka.
Oh, there it is, nice. We need these sound effects all weekend, please. The slow motion.
Slow motion with me. All right. Empty penalty box for Panic and Jamelto. Oh! That was one heck of a hit there.
Ooh, 2 leads in a row for our Trans Rollers United. Jamelto out. Star in hand. We have Panic. Oh, look at Sneaky. Beautiful. Oh, that was a sneaky pass right on the inside lane.
Look over there. It's a flock of turtles.
I think Yeehaw Peepaw was waiting for that star, which he just accepted. Now the gemmer of record is a Yeehaw Peepaw.
Peepaw's like, I am? Really? Let's see. Watch this bridge here.
Oh, here we go.
Boom.
Nice.
It's the Antichrist. Good gravy. Putting the pips on those dice. All right, HE Beast and Trauma. Trauma?
Trauma? HE Beast caught up just before the pivot line. But Looky Lou, a lead. Nope. Power Jam, Villain Era. So Trauma taking a visit to the Hampton Suites Inn and penalty box. Meanwhile, Itchy Beast hitting the pack at turn 3 on a scoring pass. And through.
And around, and through, and around.
We've seen H.E. Beast a lot.
Quick 4 points in and out. Looks like we have a timeout called. You know what timeouts are for, right? It's Chrissy Crash timeout.
It is, but 89 points by H.E. Beast, give or take a couple, but 89 of those 182 points is great for H.E. Beast.
It's time for a crash course. Timeout.
Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make a 2-minute jam feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com. That's Chrissy with a K, Crash with a K.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win!
Yeah, I'm up here on the dais, and I actually felt that the Antichrist hit. I might be black and blue tomorrow. All right, and this team timeout, we'd also like to thank Hampton Inn & Suites, our penalty box sponsor. Our skaters check in, and they check out because they're very nice there at the Hampton Inn & Suites. We're going to start on the Power Jam for Villain.
So Trauma is in the Hampton Suite penalty box, but we have Shock donning the star for Villain era.
I like it. Is it a question that Trauma's in the box, or is it Trauma's question is in the box?
Could it be? Could it be?
Could it be?
Trauma back on the track. We'll hit the pack just before turn 4.
Everyone's speeding up. Trying to get some movement there.
Evie, last night of defense. Those hips make contact, but it's not quite enough. Shock is out on a scoring pass.
Those hips don't lie. That was an amazing stop, but just enough to get past. Stuck up there between turns. Oh. Stuck up between turns 2 and 3 there. MBD, last person to beat. Oh. A little bit of a question there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the points on the scoreboard.
No, I'm not sure what's going on there. Rizzle Bear goes into the box, though, so we'll have Rizzle in there for a little bit.
Ooh, that's the number 6 for Risley.
And Evie into the box again there, looks like. Looks like there might just be some question in regard to was that a penalty or not? We'll find out in just a minute.
In the meantime, we'll tell you about 187 Killer Pads. Industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence. 187 Killer Pads. And we love 888 as well, elevating derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology. 888.
We'd like to thank our crew sponsors, RES Contractors, Collectum Sports, Sacred Rollers, Skate Supply, Crash Course, Energy Bank, Lamar Advertising, Symmetry, Jewelers and Designers, AmeriHealth, Caritas, Louisiana, and Bont. Looks like we're going to have a timeout from Team Black. And you know what happens during the timeout? It's a Crash Course timeout.
We love Chrissy Crash.
Ready to make 2-minute jams? Feel easy? Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset developed, curated by our epic team of coaches so you can level up? Want to make those 2-minute jams feel easy? Life is a contact sport. Win! ChrissyCrash.com. That's ChrissyCrash with 2Ks.com.
Again, we want to thank our tournament heads and staff. These are tournament organizers, head NSOs, head referees, head announcers, and head photographer. Carmina Pirana, Graham Reaper, The Doctor, Wolverine, James Bondage, P. Armageddon, and Trash Panda. Thank you for putting in the work. This tournament is great. This is year number 3, and I'm so honored to get to be a part of it for my 3rd year in a row. It's a great show. It's great. And my in-laws live in Houma, Louisiana, which is 20 minutes away, so it's a family affair. I brought the hubs. I want to thank some more sponsors before we have to go. We only have just over 3.5 minutes left on the game clock. But we love Roller Derby Athletics, Roller Derby Coaching, Derby Girl Designs, Urban South Brewery, yes, let's hear it for beer, the Station from New Orleans, Concussion Roller Derby, and they're hosting the 2025 MRDA Champs, MRDA, and we love Chapman Consulting. Big thanks for sponsoring.
You know, there is a really good way to get different sponsors. You too, on the stream, can sponsor us. Make all checks payable to PR Armageddon. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No,
just
but
kidding.
you can email y'allstarstournament@gmail.com for any of your questions, comments, if you're interested in sponsoring or attending any of these events. This event is put on by Red Stick Roller Derby, Junior Roller Derby, and they are doing it right. We will have some Junior Expo games tomorrow and Sunday. So we're welcoming all ages and genders and everything all weekend. And just for the love of roller derby, so grateful to be here.
And tomorrow, yes, we will get to see Red Stick Roller Derby, Tomorrowland Juniors, Dallas Rolling Rebellion, Druid City Daredevils, all playing in early games.
Oh, Muffin Man watching. Hi, there's the husband right now. And Regina Moreau Ramos actually is not only a member, but uses the crash course to get better at winning and being an MVP / all-star. It's all about conditioning and toning the right muscles to get derby right. And cross-training is very important if you want to have a long career.
I can can I pay you to stop doing the ads? Sure.
No.
It's not going to happen, fortunately.
And we have 3.5 more minutes in.
Oh,
yes.
Look, 3.5 more minutes in this official review. Let's talk about Crash Course. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, breadstick. Is it the dinner time? Eric Tong, the Red Stick Roller Derby Junior, but I want a breadstick.
I love breadstick roller derby.
We're all hungry. I had 2 sausage links and some orange slices for breakfast today. Oh, but there's a place called A-Bears. If you're local, it's called A-Bears, not spelled Herbert's, it's A and the animal bear. Oh, hold on, here we go. What?
Totally back in there. Yeehaw peepaw.
Yep, Sharpie Markham has already been declared the lead jammer. And we have Mr. Testosterone jamming for Villain Era. Quick call off. Yeehaw Peepaw. Oh, it's a star pass to Yeehaw Peepaw. Oh my God. But anyway, if you're local.
That was amazing.
Oh, instant replay. Let's see it. Let's see it again. We need sound effects, please.
Yeehaw peepaw. It's like Leroy Jenkins, only for Derby.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins. Nice. But anyway, A-Bears, it's A and then bear like the animal, and they have bread pudding. They only serve lunch. It's a cute little cafe in an old house in Houma, Louisiana. I had gumbo, and you put rice in it and potato salad.
There you go. Barrel against Ursa Mamer.
Ursa donning the star. Woo! High stepping though. Barrel is the lead jammer. We do have a little pile up. Huck Twa.
Safe. You're not going to see that just out of the corner of the screen. Barrel did a baseball slide
Oh, nice.
around turn number
Look at
3.
that. Oh, beautiful. Narrowly escaping a hit. That would have been very dangerous from NBD. No big deal. NBD resetting for defense at the top apex. Barrel calling it as Evie forces the call off. Star pass to Evie at the end. Evie sitting on 6 penalties.
There's only 2 minutes left.
Right. This is the time you want to max it out.
This is the time. You won't miss anything.
Minute 45 on the game clock. 186 to 117 in favor of our Villain Era. Arrakis ready to jam for our Trans Rollers United.
And that's Panic out there for Villain.
Not the lead jammer, but the jammer in the lead is Arrakis. No pass, but we do have lead jammer status and a quick call off by Panic.
Panic, not panicking, just decided that, yeah, it's a good time to stop.
Yeah. Scoreless jam, 186 to 117, a minute 7 on the game clock.
Might get 1 or 2 out of this. We'll see what happens. All right. Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box is empty.
Plenty of vacancies, 6 to be exact.
Everyone's huddled up against there. We're going to have HEBs against Trauma.
You have people on top of the key, not enough lead. No, power jam, villain era.
That's a forearm there.
This is at least the third penalty for Trauma.
Which is fine. We're coming to the end here.
Yep. 14 seconds on the game clock, minute and a half on the jam clock.
Both benches standing. Going to see everything that's going on.
HEB's looking for an inside path. Resetting, taking a hit to the infield and calling it.
I figured this is a good enough place to stop the game. Let's just, we're good. Right here.
189 to 117, unofficial final.
He got his own number and points.
Do you ask if they approve of these two?
Keep off.
Thank you.
Hi folks, Tui Lion here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.